In the picturesque town of Timber Ridge, nestled between towering mountains and dense forests, the legends of the Awe Cougars were deeply woven into the fabric of local folklore. These majestic creatures, with their sleek golden fur and piercing green eyes, were said to bring awe and wonder wherever they roamed. The townsfolk revered them as guardians of the land, protectors of the natural balance. Living on the outskirts of Timber Ridge was Emma Holloway, a spirited young woman who had grown up hearing tales of the Awe Cougars from her grandmother, Maeve. Maeve often spoke of the Cougars with a twinkle in her eye, hinting at a mysterious connection between their family and these magnificent animals. Emma, however, had always considered these stories enchanting but fanciful, remnants of an older time. One brisk autumn morning, Emma received a letter bearing the official seal of a law firm from a nearby city. With trembling hands, she opened it and learned that her grandmother, who had passed away a month earlier, had left her an inheritance. Intrigued and a bit apprehensive, Emma made her way to the law firm. In the firm's grand office, she met Mr. Langston, a distinguished lawyer who presented her with a key and an old, leather-bound journal. "Your grandmother's estate includes a secluded cabin in the mountains and this journal," he explained. "The cabin has been in your family for generations, and your grandmother wanted you to have it." Perplexed but curious, Emma accepted the key and journal, deciding to visit the cabin. As she drove up the winding mountain roads, the air grew crisp and the landscape more rugged. The cabin, hidden deep within the forest, was quaint yet sturdy, exuding a timeless charm. Inside, the cabin was filled with relics of the past, handcrafted furniture, old photographs, and shelves lined with books. Emma settled by the fireplace and began reading her grandmother's journal. Maeve's entries detailed her life, the history of Timber Ridge, and most intriguingly, her encounters with the Awe Cougars. Maeve wrote of a deep, mystical bond with the Cougars, describing how they would appear during moments of significance, offering guidance and protection. Emma was fascinated but skeptical until she came across a final cryptic entry. "When the time comes, the Cougars will reveal the truth. Trust in them, my dear Emma." That night, as Emma drifted into a restless sleep, she was awakened by a soft rustling outside. She peered through the window and gasped. There, bathed in the silver light of the moon, stood a magnificent cougar. Its eyes met hers, and a wave of awe washed over her. Compelled by an inexplicable force, Emma stepped outside. The cougar led her through the forest to a hidden glade, illuminated by the moon's ethereal glow. In the center of the glade stood an ancient tree, its roots twisting and turning like ancient runes. At the base of the tree, Emma found a small, intricately carved box. She opened it to find an old map and a letter from her grandmother. The letter revealed a long-kept family secret. Their ancestors had been guardians of a hidden treasure, protected by the Awe Cougars. The map indicated the location of this treasure, and Emma realized her grandmother had entrusted her with this legacy. Eager to uncover the truth, she followed the map's directions deeper into the forest. After hours of trekking, she arrived at a secluded cave. The entrance was marked with the same runic symbols as the tree. Inside, the cave was dark and foreboding, but Emma pressed on, her determination fueled by her grandmother's words and the cougar's presence by her side. At the heart of the cave, she found a stone altar upon which lay an ornate chest. As she opened it, her breath caught in her throat. The chest contained ancient artifacts, shimmering jewels, and a scroll that detailed the history of Timber Ridge and the role her family had played in its preservation. But the most unexpected twist came when Emma discovered a medallion bearing the emblem of the Awe Cougars. As she held it, the cougar beside her transformed into a woman with striking features and emerald eyes, the same eyes as the cougar. "I am Liora, guardian of the Cougars and your ancestor," the woman revealed. "Your family has protected this land for centuries, and now it is your turn." Stunned, Emma learned that her lineage was intertwined with the Cougars' mystical legacy. Liora explained that the medallion granted its bearer the wisdom and strength of the Awe Cougars, a power that Emma would need to continue her family's mission. With newfound purpose, Emma returned to Timber Ridge, carrying the legacy of the Awe Cougars and the responsibility of safeguarding the land. She embraced her heritage, knowing that her grandmother's stories were not just legends, but the truth of her destiny. The townspeople, initially skeptical, soon recognized Emma's commitment and the awe-inspiring presence of the cougars that followed her. Emma's life transformed as she balanced her new role with the everyday joys and challenges of living in Timber Ridge. She forged a deeper connection with the land and its people, guided by the spirit of the Awe Cougars and the wisdom of her ancestors. And as she stood on the ridge, watching the sun set over the mountains, Emma felt a profound sense of belonging and purpose, knowing that she was part of something extraordinary.